Hi, my name is Calvin Watkins, professional realtor with Keller Williams Legacy. Welcome to Your New Home TV.
Welcome to Your New Home. Your New Home is a TV show on WMAR TV2. Your New Home was created for buyers and sellers to help them get from start to finish in the home buying process. Each week on Your New Home, we'll feature homes that are currently on the market, homes coming to market, as well as investment properties and new construction.
As a professional real estate agent, it's my job to help you navigate the home buying process. Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name is Calvin Watkins. I'm a professional realtor with Keller Williams. I created Your New Home TV to not only showcase houses that are for sale, but to help you understand more about the real estate business. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Your New Home TV is for you. I will personally introduce you to professionals in the real estate business that play a vital role in the real estate transaction. That way you'll have a better understanding of how it works and put yourself in a better position to come out on top. But that's not all. Your New Home TV will visit different communities across this great state of Maryland, all the while introducing you to local real estate opportunities, whether it be for primary residence or an investment property for sale. We will then visit local places of entertainment that give these communities their local hometown appeal. Last but not least, we created the Showcase of Homes segment to give you a look at everything from investment properties to local homes. For investment properties, you'll meet home improvement professionals that give you a general idea of what it takes to make a property move-in ready. And for our luxury segment, you'll see homes with amenities like heated floors, cathedral ceilings, and other luxury appointments. So make sure you tune in to WMAR TV, and you can also follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Your New Home TV. I'm Calvin Watkins, professional realtor with Keller Williams. Let's start the show. We created Your New Home TV to help you buy, sell, or invest in real estate. Since real estate involves financing, many first-time home buyers will require a loan or a mortgage. To qualify for a mortgage, the first thing you look at is your credit. To talk about credit, I want to introduce you to Ronnie Francois. He's also known as the Credit Hero. Ronnie is going to tell you how to prepare your credit for your new home.
My name is Ronnie Francois, the Credit Hero. And we help people with less than perfect credit. Because credit is important because everybody needs credit. And credit basically gives you options, it gives you more choices. It gives you leverage it gives you the leverage to use other people's money. That's pretty much what credit does. And if you don't have good credit, that's less options you have, less leverage you have when you need to get money from the bank or financial institutions. It's important to have good credit because your good credit just shows how responsible you are. Because your credit is kind of like your adult report card. Because when you're in school, you have a report card that say, what have you been doing the last 8 years, 12 years? So your credit report basically shows what you've been doing since you became an adult. So it's important to have that good credit. Again, it's to go back to having that leverage, giving you options. It kind of gives you like a leg up. That way you kind of get what you want. When it comes to mortgage, just like it has impact, your credit has impact when you're as a renter. It has the same impact when you're as a mortgage because the banks, they're going to look at your credit report. Let's just say you need to get a mortgage loan, you need to get a mortgage for like $200,000, and your credit score is 610, and you have a lot of derogatory negative items. That's just going to show you're not responsible. So if they see that you're not now, in reality, you might be the nicest person in the world, but just looking at your credit report is going to show that you're not responsible when it comes to managing money. So why would they take that chance to give you $200,000 when it shows you clearly don't know how to manage the money that you have right now? So the three credit bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, they pretty much gather the information and they give you a score. The score goes from 300 to 850. So of course, 300 is the very bottom. 850 is, the max you can get. So typically, most bank finance institutions, they want you to be between 600 and between 620 and 670. But the sweet spot is really 750. Once you hit 750, you can pretty much get almost anything you want. Then once you hit 800, you can have anything from here to Mars. So basically, you want to be between 750 and 800. So there are a lot of apps out there that can give you a credit score, like you mentioned, Credit Karma, a few other ones. So they will give it to you for free, but the only thing is, like, when you sign up, you're actually given like a lot of your information. So they'll sell your information in third-party companies. And then most of those companies, they'll give you this thing called a Vantage score, which about 90% of the business uses a thing called a FICO score. So the score they're giving you, you're not going to be able to use it if you went to the bank or you try to get a house, try to buy a car. But again, those companies, they're out there, they're free because they're selling information. So I would never recommend using those. Now, you can use them to kind of get an idea where you're at, but I would never actually use them to do financial businesses. The best time for anyone to reach out to me is when they pull the credit, when they notice a mistake on their credit report. And then you don't necessarily have to reach out to me because you need my service. You might just reach out to me because, hey, you have a question. You say, look, I have a hard inquiry. I went to the dealership and they gave me 20 hard inquiries on my credit report. How can I tackle those hard inquiries? Or you might say, look, I have a teenager that's coming out of high school. How do I help them build positive credit? Because again, I want to share with you the knowledge and the tools that I learned. It took me 5 to 10 years to learn this stuff. If I can share it with you and keep you from making a mistake, then I'm good with that.
Wow, that was some great information. When we come back, we're going to hear more from Ronnie Francois, the credit hero. He's going to talk about the benefits and how you can build your credit while renting an apartment before you buy a house. But right now, I want to show you this luxury listing listed by Long & Foster in Owings Mills. Check it out. Hello, I'm Realtor Calvin Watkins with Keller Williams Legacy. Today, I want to show you 12530 Greenspring Avenue in Owings Mills, Maryland. This house is amazing, featuring 7 bedrooms and 6 full baths. Designed and built by Alan Klasky from the award-winning design group Prestige Development. This custom-built home sits on nearly 2 acres that's professionally landscaped. Has tray ceilings throughout the main level, propane fireplaces, and deluxe kitchen area. The master suite features his and her bathroom amenities, whirlpool tub, and custom cedar closets. The hardwood floors are heated with a geothermal heating floor system and heated on both levels. As we go to the lower level, it includes a club and theater room, propane fireplace, wet bar, and connections ready for a surround sound system. This house is also solar powered, providing year-round cost savings on electricity. This 7-bedroom home in Owings Mills, Maryland is par for the course. The sellers are motivated, and I'm one heck of a negotiator. So give me a call, 410-602-7755. I'm Realtor Calvin Watkins with Your New Home, and let's make this home in Owings Mills your new home. Talk to you soon. Wow, that was a great listing by Long & Foster. Heated floors, your family could walk around all day barefoot. If you like it, give me a call, 410-602-7755. Let's go take a look. Let's make an offer on that house while it's still available. After that, I built up an appetite. I took the back roads from Owings Mills to Hunt Valley, drove over to the Pennsylvania Dutch Market. There, I met Big Lou. Big Lou runs a sports memorabilia business inside the market. He gave us a tour, and I got to try the crab cakes and the pretzels. Take a look.
Hey everybody, this is Big Lou. I'm Big Lou at Big Lou Sports, Big Lou's Memorabilia. I'm in front of the Pennsylvania Dutch Market, and let's take a tour. We're in We're in the front of the Pennsylvania Dutch Market, and we're at Dutch Harbor Seafood. They've been in business for 35 years. They have a location at Patapsco Flea Market, and they're also here. So basically, they have they do steamed crabs. They have colossal crab cakes. They also got some miniature crab cakes. They got, codfish, all the seafood supplies that you need. They got fresh salmon. Some days of the week they have different kind of fish, and it's really good. People come for their crab cakes, but I'm going to say they come for everything. It's not just a crab cake. It's probably more crab cakes than anything, but his prices are very reasonable.
My name is Sade Austin, and I'm here in Washington, North Carolina. Here to get crab cakes and have fun at the Amish market. These crabs, the crab cakes, I just had $40 worth. We just bought $40 more. Just gotta have it. It's just the atmosphere, the people. I love it. I can't explain this. Something about Merlin's crabs. I can't have it anymore.
Big Lou is in the Pennsylvania Dutch Market, right across from Dutch Harbor Seafood. We are at Mary's Gourmet Donuts, okay? Now, everything here is homemade. I'm gonna say that one of my favorites here, their specialties, is their fried pies. Cherry, right? We got lemon. What is peach? Would I say peach too? Blueberry and apple. They're always busy. Saturdays there's a line up here going out the door. I come up here and get my coffee, but there's nothing in here that I would not eat. And it's pretty simple. If you like a latte or different flavors, it could be iced coffee, different teas. That's about it. Mary's Gourmet Donuts. It's great. We are at Stofus Barbecue Pit, my favorite place. I'm here 3 days a week, and I've eaten everything over here. I think their ribs are the best. You can't go wrong with the ribs. They are so good. You can get a half rack, you can get a whole rack. I've been here 12 years, and I like working with the Amish people. I've learned a lot from them, and I'm a big sports fan. I was a really good tennis player in high school. I played 2 years at junior college, and I just love the Ravens. I love the Orioles, but I'm more of a football kind of guy. And then I'm in here, I got a store, and I like to make people happy, whether it's selling merchandise or selling stuff that's signed and authenticated by players. We are located, our address here is 11121 York Road. If most people always say to me, Big Lou, tell me how to get there. It's very simple. You take 83, you get off at Warren Road. Okay, you go 2 lights and you make a left-hand turn. And as soon as you see Valley View Farms, okay, it's the next shopping center on the right. So this place has been here, I think, about 15 years. And they used to be out in Westminster. And it's a great place.
I was very fortunate and blessed to be able to purchase a house. And then in the meantime, walk into quite a bit of equity. Thank you so much, Calvin. You've been a blessing. I really, really have appreciated everything that you have done to, help me along on this journey, because I just believe that God orders our steps, and I'm just grateful that He brought you into our lives. That's it.
Greater Baltimore Board of Realtors fosters a culture where diversity and inclusion are an integral part of our daily interactions. We recognize that we cannot solve systemic problems overnight, but we are committed to making progress to empower diversity and equity. These beliefs are essential as we serve our members who help fulfill the dreams of home and property ownership in the Baltimore metropolitan area. We stand together.
We build relationships with our clients, and it makes a big difference, I think, to them and to us as well, because once we understand each other and we trust each other, we're able to really, provide the best possible insurance to protect what they love, what means the most to them.
Come September, Big Lou's going to have on his purple tennis shoes. He's going to be all, crazed. And I am going to do something different this year. I am going to give a free t-shirt to a male or a female who comes into the market between the hours of 1 o'clock and 4. And if they have whoever has the most purple one is going to get a free t-shirt. And that's it. And look, life is short. Let's make the best of it and go Ravens.
Thanks, Big Lou. I want you guys to get your purple and go see Big Lou out at the Dutch Market on Fridays. Get that t-shirt. Tell them you saw it on Your New Home TV. Next, let's get back to Ronnie Francois, the credit hero.
A lot of people, most people, like 7 out of 10 people, they'll usually start off with an apartment versus going straight to get a house, because that give them a chance to kind of build up their credit. Because as you're making your payment, you know, because it shows you're responsible again. Because you can actually have your rental history show up on your credit report, believe it or not. So let's just say you use a renter for like 2 years. You actually have that report on your credit report and actually build positive credit. And then so when you go get that loan from that bank, it's going to show that you got that positive credit. So that's how coming from a renter to a homeowner can be a positive thing if you use it correctly, if you pay your bills on time. Again, because 35% of your credit score is your payment history. So again, if you pay your mortgage, your rent on time, that can be a positive impact on your credit report. So credit utilization is pretty much just how much credit you have and how much you're using. So the rule of thumb is the credit bureaus, they only want you to use 30% of your balance, whatever your balance is. So let's just say your credit limit is 300. In a perfect world, you're never supposed to use more than $90 of the credit limit. But it doesn't always happen that way. So you keep on that 30%. But in order to get that biggest impact on your credit score, you want to keep your credit usage under 20% or even single digits if possible. But you never ever want to go above 30%, even if your life depends on it. Because again, it's all about you showing that you're responsible. Because if your credit limit is 300 and every couple months you're using $299 or you're using $300, that's just going to show you don't know how to budget your money. The goal is it's not how much money you have, it's how much money you're spending. So you want to live below your mean, not above your mean. So just because you have a $300 limit, that don't mean you use the whole 300. Because you have to show that you're responsible. That's what you're showing. Because just because you have that balance, that don't mean you have to use the whole balance. Because most people think, well, I have $300 balance. I'm going to use the whole 300, and I'm going to just pay the whole balance within that 30 days. No, because what happens? Let's say your closing date is the 29th, but your statement date is on the 20th. So you paying on the 29th, but on the 20th, it's going to report to the credit bureaus that you're at 300. So even though you're paying it on time, on the billing cycle, it's still going to have over that limit, because every time that's over that 30%, you're going to take a hit every billing cycle. So what we do is we do 3 simple things. We help our clients repair their credit, rebuild their credit. But the most important thing we do, we give them the tools and the knowledge how to maintain the positive credit. Because you can pay anybody out there to fix your credit, but they're going to share with you the knowledge how to maintain that positive credit. Because you give a man a fish eat for a day, you teach him how to fish eat for life. And that's why my book is really, really important. It's called Breaking the Cycle, because you want to pass the knowledge down to your kids, their kids, and their grandkids. Because my parents didn't teach about credit. I don't know if it's because they didn't know about credit or because they didn't want to share the secret with me. But once I learned the credit game, how it worked, my son, he was 9 years old, he learned about credit. My daughter, she was like 14, she learned about credit. That's why it's important to pass that down. Again, the 3 things that we help repair the credit, rebuild, give you the tools and the knowledge how to maintain that positive credit. I felt there was a need for this, the education, for this to be educated, because with the school system, we learned about the Pythagorean theorem, photosynthesis. We learned how to dissect the frog. We did home ec. We baked the pies and the cookies and the cake, but nobody told us about financial literacy, the credit. In elementary school, middle school, high school, I took a lot of business classes. We never discussed that, so I saw a problem. I felt like I was in a position to come up with a solution. So the name of the book is called Break the Cycle. You don't have to live with bad credit, and it also has an awesome picture in the back of the book. It's a 90-page book, and this book will answer about 90% of the questions that you have about credit. My 11-year-old son read a couple chapters, and he liked it. My 15-year-old daughter read it. She understood it. I've had people that read the book. Within 6 months, they was able to fix their own credit just from reading the book. So the book is very, very important. Even if you have good credit, you can read this book and you can get some good resources, good tools on this book. I have people that reach out to me that have 750, 800 credit score. They say, what can I do to maintain it? What else can I do to add more positive credit? So this book is not necessarily for people with bad credit. It can be utilized for anyone that just want more knowledge on credit. So the best way anybody can reach me, they can just call me, actually, 443-738-5529, 443-738-5529. Okay, so the book is on Amazon. Just go to Amazon. You can search about a title, Break the Cycle, Not to Live with Bad Credit, or you can search about my name. So the paperback is $15, and the Kindle version is $4.99. I definitely want to give a shout out to two of my biggest mentors and my hero, my kids, Kayana Francois and Kyrie Francois. They're my hardest critics, but they're the reason why I do what I do. When I need that motivation to keep going, keep pushing, I think about them. So I definitely want to make sure I give them a shout out. And also all my supporters too. I love you guys because I couldn't do what I do without you guys.
Thanks, Ronnie. That was some really good information to help people improve their credit scores. For more information about improving your credit, visit our website, yournewhometv.com. With all the rain that's been going on, I thought about what happens if we have homeowners who have leaks in their roof. So I met up with Jeff from Crown Remodeling, and he's on a roof out here in Pikesville. He's going to talk a little bit about what it takes to make sure your roof is intact and tell us a little bit more about the work it takes to get your home in tip-top shape.
So my name is Jeff Weisberg with Crown Remodeling. I'm actually the owner and the founder. And today what we're doing here at this house in Pikesville is we're doing a complete tear-off on a roof. Unfortunately, this customer needed to replace all of their plywood. What happens is if you have a leak and you let it go for years, things get worse. We are a general contractor. We specialize in windows, siding, roofing, gutters. We also do additions, we do sunrooms, we do garages, we do kitchens, we do bathrooms, we do full basements. And the way the market is today, and the way that people are staying in their homes, it's very important to find a contractor that you can trust. So if you want to get some work done on your home, if you want to redo your bathroom, or if you want to redo your kitchen, increase the property value of your home, look for that retirement home in the Carolinas, it's a good thing to call a contractor you can trust. If you have a leak in your roof and you're seeing water come through your drywall, you want to call a professional immediately. What's going to happen is that water is going to travel to each piece of your plywood. It's going to absorb like a sponge. And instead of replacing just one sheet of plywood when you're redoing your roof, you're replacing everything because the homeowner waited so long, and your price tag is going to go up tremendously. So that's why it's important to, once you see a leak, be proactive, call a professional out there immediately and get it taken care of. And what it takes is have good manpower, have a good crew. My crews have been with me since day one, since we opened our doors back in 2013. We can usually get a roof done of this size in about 1 day. And it comes with all the bells and whistles, your underlayments, your flashing, your drip edge, your ice and water shield, your ridge vent. Ridge vent is very important with a roofing system. So ridge vent allows the roof to breathe. So on hot days like today, it allows the hot air to escape out of the attic. And in cold days in the winter, the cold air escapes, keeping the heat inside your home. Everybody's talking about lifetime shingles. There are no lifetime shingles. A roof, if it's done properly and you get a nice architectural shingle with a nice reputable manufacturer, 30 plus years, no problem. When you're doing a new install, my guys haven't put down the underlayments yet, But there's all kinds of new codes in Baltimore County, Montgomery County, Prince George's County to protect the homeowner from ice damming. When you have high winds and high rains, what usually happens on a home is the front row of shingles flap up. Water gets underneath, it sits there on the plywood, and it rots the plywood. Now with the new IRC, the new International Building Codes, there's something called Ice and Water Shield. An Ice and Water Shield is a 3-foot piece of impenetrable tar paper that goes on around the whole entire perimeter of the house. So that tar paper, regardless of whether you have ice damming or not, is going to protect your wood and it's going to protect your roof from having any leaks that cause damage. We're family owned and operated. We're a small business. We're located in Owings Mills. You can reach us on our business line at 410-861-0039, or we have an amazing website that I'm so proud of at crownremodelingllc.com, and that's pretty much what you can do.
So we're up on the roof with the crew, and we're gonna see how they take this roof apart, and they're gonna put a brand new roof up here and put it all together. But I'm getting down. I'm a realtor, not a roofer. Hello, Calvin Watkins, your professional realtor with Keller Williams Legacy. Today, I'm in Canton. I want to introduce you to your new home. Let's take a look. This spacious 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath, end-of-group home in Canton has been fully remodeled. Features like soaring ceilings and abundant natural light make this charming townhome in Canton a one-of-a-kind. Your new home in Canton features a fully remodeled kitchen, stainless steel Jenn-Air appliances. We have a double-wall oven, a 5-burner countertop cooktop, and this Whirlpool side-by-side refrigerator freezer. Gotta love your new home in Canton. The curved wrought iron staircase adjoins the second floor, where we find 2 of the 3 bedrooms, sun-drenched and abundant light to enjoy city view sunsets. This house is topped off by a 3rd bedroom in the lower level. Well, there you have it. Thank you for joining me on this tour of your new home. I'm Calvin Watkins, professional realtor with Keller Williams Legacy. I want to thank you for joining us for Your New Home TV. My name is Calvin Watkins, professional realtor with Keller Williams. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, please give me a call. My number is 410-602-7755. Please follow, share, and like us on social media at Your New Home TV. For more information about buying, selling a home, or information about the people we had on our show, go to our website, yournewhometv.com. I'm Calvin Watkins, professional realtor with Keller Williams. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week, right here on Your New Home TV.
I was very fortunate and blessed to be able to purchase a house, and then in the meantime, walk into quite a bit of equity. Thank you so much, Calvin. You've been a blessing. I really, really have appreciated everything that you have done to, help me along on this journey, because I just believe that God orders our steps, and I'm just grateful that He brought you into our lives. That's it.